Hey everybody, it's newbie lockpicker with another video. In the last video, I mentioned this American lock that I didn't have a key for. I have a key that fits in it, of course. It doesn't work, and I was going to see about picking it open and seeing what's inside and pinning it up to match these. Full disclosure, I picked this open previously. I'm pretty sure that this now is only a 4-pin instead of a 5-pin lock. I wanted to have it as a demonstration, but I never actually put it on here. So that's going to change too once I get that key on there. That's going to become part of the class. People get scared of these big locks. This has a fun shackle too. I'm going to try, instead of sitting down, picking where I was, you couldn't really see what I was doing. Get my Attila. That's my Attila from Sparrows. Maybe. There we go. That's about as good as it's going to get. Top of the keyway tension wrench, also from Sparrows. Again, I'm a Sparrows fanboy. I'm not sponsored, but wish I was. So let's go ahead and do very light tension. Okay, already got a little bit of false set. That was touching pin 3. Nothing. I don't know if it's. I don't feel anything. Is it a 3-pin lock? No. There we go. 2 set, 1 spool. Is that open? No. So a lot of times with American locks, hopefully that was still in frame. So I'm gonna come over here. You'll get those false sets, and you just won't push the extra bit to open it. So you'll be trying to pick a lock that's already picked. Let's try to find another spool. I might need to use the Tron because Attila's catching on everything. Come back. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, let's switch to the Tron, the Attila's little brother. See if I can reach down and find out what has me. Ooh. I may have just overset something. The feedback I'm getting now is I still got the false set, so oh, I'm getting out of frame again. Brandon, pay attention to the video. Okay, I could feel. Okay, that was a serrated pin going down once. I'm using very, very light tension. I got a good false set, but I can't find the spool. Let me switch back to the Attila. It may be pin 1 and I'm just not touching it. Okay. That's set. That's set. Well, resetting the lock, starting over from scratch. I thought I had a false set, but nope, that was just the normal, how the lock looked normally. Okay, there's me a false set. Going through, and there's a kitty cat. That would be Luna, the youngest of my kitty cats. You see that counter rotation? When I pick that pin, I actually moved my tension wrench back. I'm not open yet. So I got something else that needs picked. It works somewhere. Is that counter rotation? I guess count. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now it's picked. Now watch. So if I can do this up. I doubt this is how it's supposed to work. I remember that happening the first time I picked it open. Well, my ball bearing, luckily this time was easy to find. So I have that. And let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Don't need this anymore. Luna is very interested in this video. So, yeah, let's go and get pinning tweezers out. I got my homemade follower. Instead of going out and buying a professional one, you can actually just go take some copper pipe, take a knife or anything, and just cut the slot open that you need to be able to, get to match up. This one's slightly bent, so you're going to see me kind of fight with it a little bit. It's hard to see on camera that it's, well, yeah, you can kind of see it's bent. So you'll see the problems I have with it here shortly. Which kit? Not that one. So it's this one. Let's go ahead and unscrew this. At least I'm assuming this will drop the core. It does have a some kind of hex head there for some reason. I'm not entirely for sure. You can't really see that's hex, but I'm not entirely for sure what that's for. This appears, it's not quite out. This appears like this is all that it takes. Yep, cork. Oh, more than a cork came out. Okay. Should be no problem. That's just the actuator. So let's go get that out there too. Stick the actuator back in. So I have that ready. And now let's see if I have the ability to sit down. Yes, I think that's plenty good enough. I was gonna knock it, come behind this. Try to stay in this area. Okay. Said the entire purpose of the video is to get this key to work, so I can start using it in that lock and add it to that. So should be a little C clamp on the back of this. Yep. And there is a proper tool to get these C clamps off, but you can use a pick to get it just as well. Oh no. I'm an idiot. Those who I'll just shim it to make this. Well, let's see if I can pick it quickly. I accidentally put it back, so now all the pins are back in the Bible, so I can't move the core out. So let's see if I can quickly pick this. If I can't get it in a few minutes, I'll go ahead and use a shim, a core shim, to be able to open it. Okay, I'll get my Attila all the way to the back. Too far. See if I can get where y'all can see. Nothing. So, okay, there we go. Slight false set. I don't want to touch that one. That one felt mushy. Counter rotation. Ooh, keeping tension with the pick. Maybe I won't lose the work I've done. That is a maybe. Okay. Feels, well, I may have lost the work. I may end up having to shim this with some quarter shims. I guess that would also be, you know, pretty educational. And again, it looks like I'm just caught on a serration on one of those. I'm assuming, a lot of times I'm going to reset. I'm assuming that it's going to be 3 spools and 2 serrated. Or it could just be a 4-pin lock, like I said, which, I don't know, it kind of feels like a 5-pin. I guess I'll know shortly. Okay, that's picked. Another spool here. That's it. Getting counter rotation, but not getting counter rotation enough to open. Let me get a steeper pick and see if that is indeed, yep, counter rotation. Because the lock's moving with it, I'm trying to manually push that pin. There we go. I don't know if I lost anything or not. That's Oliver. All the kitty cats wants to come visit. Yeah, and he's really nosy. You gonna meow for the camera? No, you gonna meow? Oh no. Sorry, puppy. Oh, you just lost it's been up here. I felt it open. No. I really don't want to shim it. I would rather actually pick it. I'm really sorry for having to do this twice. Can I feel like an idiot? There's the falset. 4. Serrated. Not serrated spool here. That felt like I overset something. This is giving me all kinds of trouble now. I picked it up once, but I had to put the lock all the way together. Come on. Reset it. Okay. So I know I need to go to the back pin. It's either 4 or 5. 3 or 4 sets. I really feel like that's a 5-pin lock. Anyway, trying to get counter rotation. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I have to use really, really light tension, but I shouldn't keep throwing my tension wrench out. I guess since I feel in a hurry, since this was already picked, maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's whipping me right now, which is going to be embarrassing whenever I see what's actually inside the core. There's that serration. I don't understand why that keeps happening. All right, no choice. If I just put this there, things will work out a little better for me. All right. Once again, I do apologize. I should have already been to the point that I'm replacing the pins. Is that open? No. Looking for one more. There's Counter rotation. This is the one that keeps tripping me up. Then, sorry for being quiet, I'm starting to go in like concentration mode. Okay, that spool's picked. This might be 3 spools in a serrated, or not serrated, 3 spools in a standard, or 4 spools in a standard, depending on what, you know, if it's a 4 or 5 pin lock. And you think I'd be able to tell you for sure exactly what it is. Because I'm picking the lock, but it's there we go. Is that? Oh, don't lose it! Don't lose it! Don't lose it! Don't lose it! Oh, it's got spring tension. Hopefully, it will stay like that. Me to get it out. There we go. Now I got a little faucet. So now I can just twist the core slightly. A follower. That's how a follower works. That little cutout goes exactly where that goes. And you want, you know, the top part to be able to catch all the pins that are inside the Bible, which is, the Bible is right here. Wherever somebody talks about the Bible of a lock, this is the Bible, and of course this is the core, which you'll see in more detail in just a second. Let's go through, push all that out. Yeah. How did that give me so much trouble? I swore I felt, that's a, believe it or not, a 3-pin lock gave me that much trouble. Don't make sense. I thought for sure I felt a 4th, but oh well. That is very disappointing that it took me, I had that much trouble out of it. Just want to look at the Bible real fast. Chamber 6 is empty, chamber 5 is empty, chamber 4 is empty. Okay, I might as well go from the other side. So, what I was dealing with was a 3-pin lock with spool in chamber 1, spool in chamber 2, and let me guess, spool in chamber 3. Surprised it didn't have a lot of slop. Normally when they're all, you know, spools, it's very sloppy. It falls back and forth a lot. Alright. Now is the time to repin the lock. Oh, where'd it go? Definitely want to keep the pins come in it because I can use it to repin other locks. Where goes the key? I'm just going to stick the key in. Looky there. 2 of them are already perfect. I just need to dump out that 3rd pin. And let's go into my little baggie. Core shims, chest pins, empty springs, which I'll need, anti-bypass I'll need security pins, there we go, key pins. Let's see, I'm actually running kind of low. I don't know if I'll have enough to be able to make it work. I guess we'll see. I'm kind of wondering now. Okay. Let's grab a long one just to get an idea everything else. Oh, look here, perfect for chamber 2. Let's grab another long one. It's a serrated key pin. And that's too shallow. It's almost right, but not quite. That would bind. And oh, I don't know where that one went. That was a good serrated key pin. Well, shoot. All kinds of mishaps. Ooh, is that it there? Well, that's the one I dumped out. So I don't know. Oh, that wasn't a spool. That was a serrated in the Bible. I don't remember what order. I thought it was a spool. Sorry. Oh, there it is. That's good. Let's see if chamber. All right. Perfect fit for chamber 5. Now, let's see. I think it needed to be even longer. So let's see about this one here. Perfect fit. I'm getting really lucky. Well, it's going to be a demonstration lock, so I'm going to leave it at a 5-pin. So I have that set up now. Now I need to work with the Bible. It's going to be a 5-pin lock, so I need 2 more springs. And front of the lock, there's the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I just bounced right out. If I'll go back over this way. Why is that not going in? There we go. There's that one in, chamber 4, and there's one chamber 5. And as for the order of the security pins, well, let's first look at the key. I do want this to be a training lock, so I want people to actually pick it. I'm not trying to make a challenge lock. So what I see here is in chambers, well, and everyone but one. They're really shallow. This is not a very good bidding. To be honest, I'm very disappointed in this bidding. I guess I can always use a different key later, but that's horrible. We could put all serrated in that and just put a spool there, and it'll catch there. And I think that's what we'll do. We'll do all serrated. Chamber 1 will be a spool. One commercial spool. Chamber 2 serrated. Okay, I need to get more security pins. Chamber 3. I want a very, very good serrated to where it will catch that divot. So, let me put it in. Now, where we put serrated pins in, see if I can bring it up to the camera. Come on. There we go. With serrated pins, it will focus. Maybe I'll bring it up real close. Focus. Come on, baby. You can't really see what I'm needing to tell you. What a shame. In serrated pins, you can put it in upside down. This way is pretty much flat. There's a long space between, the beginning and the next serration. But the top of the pin, you know, up here, that serration starts off really soon. Can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? I think that's about as good as we're going to get. So, my point is, if you go to pin a lock using serrated pins, make sure you put the serrated end in the correct orientation. So, spool, serrated, serrated. Definitely another serrated. Oh, kitty cat. Luna. Luna. Sorry, my cat's decided to be an a-hole. She's young and, you know, she wants to be domineering. Oliver. Oh, all my cats. You're pushing your luck, Oliver. Un momento, s'il vous plaît. Oh, you gotta be low. No, yeah, that's right. You know you're in trouble. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, I'm on chamber 4. Said, yeah, serrated. And then chamber 5. I wonder if a spool could work. I mean, honestly, maybe. Let's go ahead and put a spool on chamber 5. Serrated spool, that is. And I may have to go get my cats again. They are going to act up right now for some reason. Been good all day. Okay, now I need to make sure this is orientated right. And supposed to follow all the way through. So now that's ready to be put in. I may end up revisiting this and putting a 6th pin in here, but for the time being, you know, just having a working key for this lock is pretty nice. Now I'll come back through. Okay, everything will be nice and smooth. Yep. It comes over. C-clamp goes back on. This is just my preference. Whenever I take these C-clamps off, I always put them on like this. That way I can take a pick right there at the bottom and push it out like I did at the beginning of the video. Come on back here, buddy. So now, if everything has worked as I think it did, aha, working key. So let's take that out. Just going to start building the lock back. Put that in there. Put this in there. This in there. I forgot the anti-bypass, but you know, as for a teaching lock, I guess it might be interesting to, you know, make sure they know that even big locks like this can be opened with the American bypass, which, you know, I'll go ahead and show it the once I get this opened. So I didn't actually have to pick this at the beginning of the video. I could have just used the bypass, but this is a lock picking channel, so it just felt wrong not to pick it. I am surprised that a 3-pin lock gave me so much trouble the second time. I opened it a decent time the first time, but sure the other second time was rough. I'm wondering if that's even on there. Come on. Did that not get tight? That's what I thought. It didn't attach. Don't want that happening, because then after you build the lock, your core falls out. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can then just you can then move the actuator to be able to open the lock, and try getting it right again. Oh wow, this video is 30 minutes long. Now that picking that the second time really extended the time of this video. Okay, now normally there would be 2 ball bearings. This lot did not come with 2; it only came with 1. And that goes in this orientation. But of course, this ball bearing lock, it can't move. So, oops, you can use the key. Turn the lock. That makes the ball bearing go down. And then put the shackle in. And ta-da! We now have a working American Series 700 padlock that I'm gonna add to the teaching tools. So, this video ended up being a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, especially since I had so much problems picking that the second time, because, I'm an idiot. So, I won't clean up while I'm talking. I'll go ahead and let this video end. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all learned something, or at least was entertained at my idiotics, I guess. And my kitties! Yeah, my kitties! They want to be stars. Little divas, what they are. But, please like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube things that everybody tells you. It really helps out, and, it tells me people want to see more videos, which I'll make regardless, because, it's kind of like a video journal for me. And I can, anybody wants to take a class, they can look at these videos and get a kind of understanding about, what I'll be teaching and how I'll be teaching and what they'll learn. What kitty cats will be involved? Yeah, what kitty cats will be involved? Yeah. He's a little butthead, but he's adorable. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now. Oh, there goes Luna. One of the calicos, the youngest one. I'll leave my cats are rescues. It's a video for another time if anybody's interested about my cats. But hopefully he was entertained. As Bosnian Bill says, stay safe, stay legal. Don't do anything stupid with this, the tools that you have and the experience and knowledge that you have. This is a fun hobby, but it's not worth going to prison over. So don't do anything stupid or reckless. But thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.